April in the depths of southwest France. John Burton Race is rediscovering the joys of family life and of cooking. Coming here was a huge gamble for him, his wife Kim, and their 6 kids. But things are on the up.
We've all had mammoth changes to go through. Left family behind, left friends behind, completely changed our environment. Kim had moments of weakness where, she was fed up and she complained about not seeing her friends, not seeing her mother as often as she used to. And we come through that sort of tunnel.
It's Easter, and the snow-capped peaks of the Pyrenees are starting to melt.
I had to take a step back and have a look and realise that what's happening here right now is all about me. I'm really, really proud of the kids and Kim and the way they've handled it. So much so that, they're entitled to the treat. They're entitled to having a bit of fun. And I thought, stop, maybe I'll have to take him out. Maybe spend some time with her, let her do what she wants to do.
But whenever they drive somewhere, John and Kim refuse to travel in each other's cars.
Oh yeah, when we first met, John used to say how much he enjoyed my driving and he thought I was a great driver, driving along the motorways. John would keep phoning me and, saying that I was going to be stopped because I was driving too slowly, that I was going to be hauled into a police station.
Her driving is unbelievable. There's many a time where I have to phone her up on my mobile and tell her to get a move on because it's illegal to drive that slowly.
You get to the end of a journey and it's like a white knuckle ride. I mean, so tense if you're going to a friend's house for dinner, you sort of get out and you're sort of like shaking.
Easily done, overtaken an Audi. It's not what you drive, it's who's driving it.
Castres is an historic medieval town some 50 kilometres away from John and Kim's new home at Montferrand. Its classy boutiques make it a must for all shoppers.
I think shopping soothes Kim. If she's upset or fed up or down, a good sort of spend will cheer up,
Dare I say €265? About £200, or just under. They're lovely though.
But Castres isn't famous for its boutiques. It's also home to some of the finest chocolate and patisserie shops in the area. And John just happens to be mad about chocolate.
For the French, dessert is very important. It's as important as any other course in a meal. They don't mind spending the money on good quality chocolate. There's usually a good chocolatier in most villages. They give chocolates as gifts. Easter is big over here, and tons of chocolate gets eaten. Wow. Bonjour, madame. C'est formidable, hein, ici. Oh, ouais. Fantastic, look at this shop. That's the difference between a great pastry shop in France and one in England. The chocolatier and the pâtissier are mixed together, and it's the run-up before Easter, and it's absolutely fantastic. There's chocolate everywhere, chocolate chickens, ducks. These little cakes, for example, you don't get cakes like that in England, and I'm going to get some of these for the children. The smells in here just make you dribble. It's fantastic. It really is a brilliant place. J'ai pas goûté le chocolat, madame?
Goûté, oui. C'est un chocolat à la lavande.
Lavender?
À la lavande.
Lavender chocolates, delicious. When I tasted one of the lavender chocolates in the shop, I decided straight away that I wanted to go and find out about the guy. He made a ganache, which is the filling, that I hadn't tasted before. And I thought, well, yeah, no, that's clever. I wouldn't say I was an expert in England, but I really focused on chocolate a lot. It's one of my passions. I concentrated. I made specialty chocolate plates. I won prizes and medals for them because chocolate has always been a love of mine.
I think everybody, when they're in a new situation, thinks, have I done the right thing? And I think in the early days, on a couple of occasions, I could have quite easily packed everything up and gone running back to the UK, but we've made the decision and you've got to stick by it. I really feel those days are behind us now. I feel a lot more settled, so everybody's a lot more relaxed with the situation.
After sampling the spectacular lavender chocolate, John wants to meet the man who made it, chocolatier Roger Cormarie.
Différentes étapes de chocolat. Et maintenant, on fera une ganache à la lavande, si vous voulez.
Bon, merci.
Oui.
The first thing we've got to do is make the filling. In French, it's the actual filling, the soft chocolate, is called a ganache.
Pourquoi on va le hacher? Parce que quand on va verser la crème fraîche bouillante dessus,
Oui.
pour qu'il soit mieux fondu rapidement. Qu'il y ait pas des-
There's 250 grammes de chocolat lait. Et ici, c'est le
125 grammes de crème fraîche double,
125 grams of double fresh cream,
25 grammes de miel,
25 grams of fresh honey,
25 grammes de beurre fin,
25 grams of the best quality butter,
qu'on fait bien bouillir.
brought to the boil,
On verse sur le chocolat haché
poured over the chocolate to melt.
et on mélange.
Right, so this is the lavender going in now. It's a sort of essence or oil. He's going to be clever and paint the inside of this mould with white chocolate and the outside with darker chocolate to have a mottled effect. He's just showing off now, I think.
Alors, quand on a décoré,
Oui?
on remplit le moule de chocolat.
Oh God, this is going to go all over the floor. I know it is.
Ici, c'est chocolat, laboratoire. Chocolat. Tout chocolat.
It's a chocolate laboratory, he said. There's the ganache and everything that went into the ganache.
Pas plus, chef.
Not quite to the top. C'est pas. So j'avais un trou là. We've topped the chocolates off. The ganache is sealed. Put them somewhere to cool and set. And then the only thing to do now is to demold them and have a good taste.
Vous voyez,
Oh, yeah. Take me home, Daddy.
croûte.
They're beautiful.
The trip to Castres was officially Kim's treat, but John's visit to the chocolatier takes up most of the morning. Meeting up at a local cafe, Kim's still determined to be indulged.
I found the most fantastic fabric shop. I've seen some fabrics
Yeah.
that I want you to have a look at for my chair.
Where is it?
Here. Right, well, I'll get the fabrics down that I've seen.
Yep.
And do you want to have a look and see if you can see anything? See if you can catch your eye?
Yeah. You don't like my taste, do you?
Oh, you never know, you might surprise me this time.
What is it, leopard?
No, tortoise.
Tortue.
Tortue. Look interested, will you? What do you think of this one? And the other thing I wanted to show you is that I saw this cushion,
Yeah. How much is it?
40 euros.
What? Yeah, definitely.
Wallet.
Wallet.
On the way back home, travelling of course in separate cars, John just has to overtake Kim.
Right, so there he goes.
The region of Languedoc-Roussillon is deep country. Tiny lanes crisscross a landscape that's hardly changed for hundreds of years. Kim heads slowly home on the roads she knows. John takes a shortcut.
I've done it again and I've got myself lost. It all looks the same to me, one field after another. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît, madame. Madame, excusez-moi, je suis anglais. Je cherche un petit village qui s'appelle Montferrand. Vous connaissez là, Montferrand? They've got this really, really awkward accent, which has taken me ages to get used to. You think, God, I thought I could speak a little bit of French, but I can't understand a word they're saying. Really, really unbloody helpful. Excusez-moi, là. Excusez-moi, monsieur. Je suis anglais et j'ai perdu.
Oui.
Je cherche un petit village qui s'appelle Montferrand. Vous connaissez Montferrand?
Oui.
C'est dans la ronde. Round the corner,
Ouais.
there's a coffee bar. Go in there and ask somebody.
À droite, à droite.
À droite. Oh, à droite. Right, on the
Oui,
right
à
hand
droite.
side, a coffee
Oui.
bar.
Oui.
Okay, merci beaucoup.
Oui.
Gentil.
To admit you're lost when you're normally quite sure of yourself is bad enough, but to walk into a crowded room and say, you know, I'm a twit and I've got completely lost and I don't know where I am, it's very nerve-wracking.
John's driven so far, so fast, he's off the map.
Ah non, moi je connais pas Montferrand. Vous connaissez Montferrand, vous, par là? Venez vous asseoir, va. Venez vous asseoir, je vous expliquerai.
Et vous, monsieur, vous connaissez Montferrand? Vous?
Ah non. Non, non.
Directions are soon forgotten as John is dragged into the local card game, Belote, and plied with Ricard.
You play with 8 cards, 4 people. It's very active. They're very passionate about it. It's a very addictive card game, and you do just get carried away with it.
Where's Dad? I don't know, I think he's probably got a bit lost. Well, he may have broken down, I don't know. That's why I don't think it's going to be too long. So, Martha, don't eat any more of his dinner, please. We might as well have dessert then. Dad went into a patisserie shop today and got them. Look, everybody! Ta-da!
The generosity that they've shown me is like second to none. They sit you down, pour you a drink, talk about the old days, talk about what they're doing, and are so kind. They never want you to pay for anything. They're proud to give. Like everything around here, it's the sort of bastion of everything that was country and good. The only place I can think of in France that's left untouched.
Yeah, I know I'm late, yeah. Yeah, no, I got lost. No, not a bar, a cafe. I'll get back as soon as I can. Right, bye, darling.
Come on, girls, into bed.
9 o'clock in the evening, and still no sign of John.
Go, there's baby. Okay, night-night, give me a kiss. No. Oh, come on then, Spider-Man, let's get you into bed. What did you do this weekend?
It's almost midnight by the time John makes it home to La Garrigue. But his eldest daughter, Eve, is waiting up for him.
What time do you call this?
What time do you call this, you idiot?
I've been out researching.
Yeah, drinking, you stink.
I had a little drink.
You can't even walk.
I can walk.
No, you can't.
Good night, Eve.
John and Kim will be celebrating Easter with a party for all the family's new friends. Kim takes Charles, Eliza and Amelia to the local town, Castelnaudary, in search of fancy dress costumes.
And a little rabbit outfit.
The children have been looking forward to the Easter party now for about 2 weeks. We've invited people that we've met since we've been in France. I'm pleased that we know so many people, surprised actually that we know so many people. The Easter party is sort of a celebration of, hey, we've done it, we're here, we made it.
Back at the house, John makes truffles for the Easter party.
Some of the people that are coming tomorrow, know that I was a chef in London. I'm sure deep down there's a suspicion there, So, of course, I've decided that we'll have them here. We'll do something really, really simple, and we'll do it really, really well, and try and show off a little bit. I've got 570 millilitres of double cream, 60 grams of clear honey, best quality butter, unsalted, of course. We need about 75. Most of the time, when I'm practicing dishes and trying things out at home, the kids turn their nose up, or at least 1 or 2 of them turn their nose up at it. But I know that none of them will turn their nose up at this. And then just pour the chocolate into the tray, let it cool a little bit, and then straight into the fridge to set. And here's the chocolate. It's still pliable. And then this is the messy part. You'll need to warm this on the palm of your hand. Turn out the chocolate. OK, so that's it. And then they go into the fridge for about 10 minutes. They look delicious. I know they're going to taste delicious.
Once the truffles have cooled for 10 minutes, they're ready to be dipped in more chocolate.
I think everybody's going to love these, not just the kids, but the mums and dads as well. If they don't, it doesn't matter, I'll eat them all. And then when I've dipped the chocolates, I can roll it into this nougatine. and it has a beautiful sort of toasted or roasted almond flavour, and the crunch of the sugar is absolutely delicious. This is my favourite way of eating chocolates. Now the other covering is just sweet cocoa or chocolate powder. Sounds like that Kim and the kids are back.
Wait till Daddy sees this. He'll love it, won't he?
Charles, what about your egg? Wait till Dad sees you in that egg outfit. You have to hop in. Hop in. Not you, you're an egg.
Oh, I'm rolling in it. Roll.
Oh my God. What are you crying out loud? Charles, what are you? You guys look fantastic.
And I'm an up. And I'm an up.
You're a oof.
Yeah.
You're an egg.
I'm just sweet.
The yolk's on you, Charles.
What?
The yolk's on you.
Easter Sunday morning. Martha and Olivia are hiding chocolate eggs for the party.
Ow! You saw a gold one, a pink one!
Inside, John and Eve are making shoe buns, eclairs and profiteroles. John's keeping Eve on her toes.
Look, we've only got 3 hours before everyone gets here. I'm making 3 different things from the same batch of choux pastry. I'm making profiteroles or shoe buns. I'm making some eclairs for Kim, she loves those, and I'm going to cover those with a coffee fondant. And I'm also going to make, just as a bit of a novelty, for the little ones, I'm going to sort of try and pipe up some little ducks, especially for Charles, he loves ducks. If you go around all the pastry shops in France, you'll see at least a quarter of all the cakes have something to do with choux pastry, so it's a good one to learn. 200 of butter.
Yeah.
A large pinch of salt. 2 teaspoons of caster sugar. 8 eggs, Eve, please.
Yes, sir.
When the butter's melted, Eve, throw the flour in all at once. And then stir. Now you've got to beat this until it completely comes together and goes smooth and comes clean from the side of the pan. Right, carry on beating while I put the eggs in.
Oh no.
Come on, fast. Right, as quickly as you can.
See?
We've got about between 30 and 40 people coming, haven't we?
No, we've got over 40.
Over 40? How come we got over 40?
Oh, because we invited some of our lovely friends. Instead of it all being adults because it's an Easter party, we invited children because it's an Easter party. Do you like
Eve's
my
like
little...
so many teenagers nowadays, she's just got no respect at all for genius.
Genius. Whew. Head's growing bigger.
These are the bodies for the ducks.
The weird shapes.
These are Mum's eclairs. So it's exactly the same mixture, but you just pipe a completely different shape. You fill up the bag, please. Takes about 25 minutes, okay? Here is what happens when you leave the chocolate out anywhere near my son.
See if it worked.
Can I just say one thing to you, please? Very important. Listen. Not too hot.
Wee wee.
Gently melt the chocolate, Eve. Take that off, Eve. And get rid of the bain-marie. Add a little bit of coffee extract to this, just to flavour it. We need to make vanilla cream to fill up the buns.
Yes, sir.
And then what you can do, Eve, is scrape out the seeds and put them straight into the cream. Get it all out, Eve. Let's put the cream in the fridge while the choux pastry cools. Get the cooling rack, Eve, please. While they're still hot, you can dip these. Just do that. Dip them in the chocolate, shake off the excess, and straight down on the rack to cool. Right?
Okay.
What you do is cut the top off here. Then what happens, we'll pipe in here, and then these become the little duck's wings, and the head goes in here, like that. Right, your turn. Pipe in here, fill it up with cream. Take a neck, cut it down a bit.
Like that.
That really does look like a swan.
It's dying a bit.
Carry on, do a chocolate one now. Just take a bun, right? And make a little hole. Fill it right to the top until it starts bulging out the side, okay?
Okay.
Then you know you've got enough cream in it.
Okay.
I'll just show you an eclair. Pipe as much cream in it as you possibly can. You know what Mum's like. At least a pint in this one.
Okay, Dad.
Right, you have a go. Try and do it as quick as you can so we can get them on the tray. This is the last one. Brilliant. Well done.
140 profiteroles and 56 eclairs later, the guests arrive.
It's Guillaume. Very good name. My name's John Guillaume. We've got some pastries and some chocolates and some, well, truffles down here in the bottom of the garden. Si vous voulez manger.
It's the first time ever the family have thrown a party together. They've made the food, they've made the friends, and they're all starting to feel they belong here.
I'd say I've fallen completely in love with this place, you know. For the three little ones, they've got the fields to run and play in. And butterflies to catch, and all the old-fashioned things. And they really are being brought up with a feeling of freedom and space. It's great.
And the family dog's been having a good time as well. Fendi's found Kim's cushion, her shopping treat from Cast.
John? 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 Come here.
I'll be back 2 seconds. Cushion issue.
What have you done? Get inside. In.
No, no, leave her alone, leave her alone.
Look what the dog has done to my cushion.
What do you mean? No, the Fendi wouldn't do that. It's not even proper fitting. If this was a good cushion, it had feathers in it. What's this stuff?
It's foamed so it keeps its shape.
Well, all I can say is
anyway,
Fendi's got some class. And that cushion hasn't. Fendi, come on! Good girl. Hey!
In the next episode of French Leave, fishing by the river with Charles.
Remote control.
Net thingies, yeah.
With a net.
Out the car, yeah.
So it's great coming away and not having the girls with us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get the net, Charlie.
I get it. For a small guy, it's real smart.
Up, up, up! Good boy!
Camping in the great outdoors.
I knew this was going to be a nightmare, Charles.
So did I.
I'll give you a trout, yeah?
To eat?
Yeah. And I've got to sleep with two gruff fishermen.
And fishing by the Mediterranean with some French salty sea dogs.
Catch of the day. À mon plaisir.